You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
That boy is mine.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Why are you dressed like that, CJ? What the hell is wrong with you?
CJ, can you do some high knees?
Is that a towel he has tucked in his shorts? Why are we allowing this?
It's a towel.
Why are we allowing this?
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Catch us if you can at Southland Casino Hotel and win your share of up to $1.8 million in free play and prizes. Join us for drawings every Saturday in May, June, and July. Each month, over 900 winners will take home free play or drive off in a new car or motorcycle. Be there for all 6 grand finale drawings and try to catch us if you can, only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
You want to be where you think the University of Memphis belongs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what the next step is?
I think we're positioned, we're ripe for success. And so what I don't want to do is make an intermediate move if it's not going to position us well. And so my job is to make sure when that opportunity presents itself and the circumstance is right, that Memphis is prepared 100% to take advantage of it.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is the Friday, September 19th, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, we have a massive football weekend ahead, not the least of which includes Memphis versus Arkansas at the Liberty Bowl tomorrow morning at 11. We will go through the college games that are coming up this weekend, the NFL slate that is ahead. In addition to that, Gary Parrish from the Gary Parrish Show will join us in studio as he does on Fridays. It is a Friday. Looks like the rain is cleared and it's going to be nice from now on. Smile, let's do it. Turn it up. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, tons of stuff to get to on the show today, not the least of which is massive football games that are coming up this weekend. Vinnie Verno will give some picks out at the very end of the show. There's been some NFL news that is broken today. We will get through that slate as well. Before I get to anything, I'll welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Clone Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, in your sack. Johnny Backpull, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Neckcarp, John Lance, he's Yogi Roser, he's Dr. Thunder, he's John the Polluter.
What up?
Hello, John. Devin Walker's here, he's the microphone mangler, Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe. The reporter, the photographer, he's a Walker 93.
Yeah, I got a fresh retwist. I got my blue on, bro. Look, I'm feeling good. If you ain't trying true wearing blue, I got an ass whooping for you, baby. Yeah, GTG, let's go.
Well,
we locked in
Gary
today,
Parrish
baby.
from the Gary Parrish Show is here. You can listen to his show every morning at 10 o'clock on GrindCityMedia.com, on YouTube, and everywhere else you get your podcast. And we'd be remiss, Mr. Walker, if we did not notice that two of us have school spirit today.
Yeah, what the hell?
Two of us have school spirit today.
They gave us free shirts,
The
Rosa.
other two of you... This is a joke.
That guy.
Yep. Zoom in
on that face.
Hey, zoom in on this other face.
Yeah, that one right there.
Zoom in on this other face.
This one right here.
This one right here.
These
Look at this.
traitors.
I noticed that you put real thought into things. Like it'll be like the Chiefs will win, and you'll show up in like a Travis Kelce jersey. Like you put real thought into it.
I do,
and I never do that.
Why would you put thought into it?
I don't think about.
That's why they call me Mr. Thoughtful.
Right?
Yeah.
That's how you got the reputation of being so thoughtful.
You're a joke.
Go Tigers. There we go.
You're a joke.
There we go. Wait, what?
I mean, really.
That's terrible.
Oh,
you got a
goodness.
haircut and shit. You didn't put on a Tiger shirt.
Go Tigers.
Yeah, what it was yesterday was haircut day. Why didn't you guys give me a call? Why'd you guys get haircuts? I mean, you got a haircut, Roser got a haircut, Gary got a haircut.
I cut my own hair.
I took a mock. Shut your bald ass up.
I put a Mach 3 straight on my hair.
Yeah, I got that wall. I put the number 5 on it and just, you know.
Wait, you cut your own? You cut your own hair?
Come on.
It's been so long since you shaved your head. I don't remember when it was.
Louis has never seen me with hair. I mean, he's seen pictures, but he's like, I don't ever remember you having hair.
That's pretty sad, huh?
Yeah. Well,
does that hurt your feelings when he says that?
No.
Did he say, "Shut up"? I remember you without hair.
I could grow hair.
What?
Wait, you can?
Do the fine bomb. I will pay you. Hey,
are you like George Jefferson?
Hey,
no, I could grow hair.
If you grow out the sides of your head, I will pay you $250.
And I'll put 5 on it.
And for a week.
$5.
No chance.
Come on, bro.
Where does it grow at?
Everywhere, except for right here. I have a bald spot.
What amount of money would I have to give you?
I mean, I would do it if I knew I didn't.
I'm talking shave the middle and leave the side.
I was about to say,
fine bomb.
I'm literally on camera every day.
I mean, you face forward though, so they can't see the back of that joint.
Yeah. What happened? I remember this. What happened? It was an overshot camera.
Mm-hmm.
It was
that's what got you?
It was an overhead camera.
I was watching a replay of a basketball game I was sitting courtside at, and the camera goes like this, and I saw it was the camera was shooting down on the back of my head. I had no idea that's what the back of my head looked like. I didn't know that my bald
And then
spot.
we were sending him texts saying, Ginobili!
and so from there, I went to, like, let's take it down to a 1 with the clippers. And I had, like, a little bit of hair everywhere.
Yeah.
And then one day, I just took the Mach 3 to it, and here we are now.
I think we should grow it out, bro. Because you face forward every day. Look at the camera this way. So they don't really know you got the Ginobili joint, like the cul-de-sac in the back.
You know, I actually...
Well, they know now, but
I don't know that I enjoy not having hair, but it makes...
Oh, it's so easier.
It's just easy.
Such easy.
Like, you get the text message. They're like, hey, Tony Bennett just retired. We need you on camera in 7 minutes. Cool. I'm ready. Let's go. I'm always ready in a way
I'm
that...
not always ready. I'll say that.
I would, when I had hair, I would have to go fix my hair.
Yep,
it was a thing you had to do.
That's
So
true.
it is more convenient.
Let's talk about somebody who has immaculate hair. We've got to give him his credit. And that is Tuomas Iisalo. Always immaculate hair. Always.
Great hair.
He always has his hair cut. It's always coiffed to the side. And there, last night, we went to this dinner at Ridgeway Country Club. It was for one of the big Grizzly sponsors, Pinnacle. It was a cool event that they put on. And sure enough, I look up, and Gary Parrish is sitting directly next to Tuomas Iisalo at their table. And I was like, oh, this is going to be great. I wish I would have been at the table so I could have overheard. But I will say, I listened to a portion of your show, and you were mega impressed with him. It's the first time you've been around him for that length of time.
That's right. And it's like, I mean, we sat there. He was funny because he said the stereotype. I was not familiar with this. He was like, the stereotype with Finnish men, he's from Finland, is that they're not good at small talk. Like, the Finnish men don't...
That's a thing!
Yeah, he said that's a thing. And I said, is it a thing people say, or is it a thing that's true? He said it's a thing people say and a thing that is true. Like, Finnish men, we don't sit around just like, so, how the kids doing? Like, we don't do this. And so what was funny is that event, that's all that event is. It's just small talk.
Finnish men are not good at small talk.
This is what he said.
We have just
This is what he said. So it was just sort of funny because that event, that's all it is. You're sitting at a table mostly with strangers, small talking.
This is true. Reddit says, why are my interactions with Finns so weird? Finns are usually awkward when it comes to small talk. If you speak to them in broken Finnish, they might also overthink the situation and be bad at the small talk situation.
So
Reddit says this.
So
it's gotta be true.
It's obviously true.
Gotta be true.
Obviously true. And so it was just funny to sort of set the whole night up with that.
Yes.
But I will tell you, he's very good at it. He was great. He was like great. And we talked some basketball stuff, and I honestly wouldn't feel comfortable talking too much of that because it felt like off the record stuff.
Yeah.
But like we are both in our 40s. We both have children.
Yeah.
You know, he used to live in Berlin. My oldest son used to live in Berlin. There's just things we had in common to talk about, and it's not hard to understand how if you were, say, running a basketball franchise and you believe in the basketball stuff, like, do you believe in the human stuff? The human stuff is really impressive. I walked away from that experience going, this is a really interesting and sharp guy.
The interesting thing about what he said last night when he did speak to everybody, and I'm not divulging anything. It is very clear when you listen to, and this started at the tail end of the season when they had like their press conference with Zach Kleiman. And then when you listen to Tuomas stand up last night and he's just talking about the team and the franchise and everything else. And you can tell that there are certain things that they have wanted to re-engage that they feel like didn't, like the criticisms that we levied many, many times, right? Which is, get out amongst the people. Like, he has gone way out of his way to be out amongst the people. There is not a weekend that has gone by in the last month that someone has not texted me and said Tuomas is here.
I saw him at the Memphis Chattanooga football game.
He was just in the cut at that joint.
Last week,
nobody even knew he was there.
Jena texted me and said, I'm at Cooper Young Fest. He's walking around.
Yeah.
He's just walking around.
Yeah.
Like he is finding things to go out and be amongst people on a regular basis. And he talked about that, engaging with the public, like kind of being the city's team. And then he started talking about the type of players and the type of team that they want to have. Right? About how we want to be
a team that everybody knows gives it everything they've got every single night. That's what this kind of city embraces. And it's like they're saying all the right things in terms of the type of guys they've wanted to bring in, the type of basketball they want to play, and also trying to make it so like it's almost like it started to get away from this everybody feeling totally engaged with them, that it was almost separate and apart. And they look back and it's like, how do we recapture what we once had? Right? Because interestingly enough, Zach Randolph and Tony Allen are there last night. And people constantly come up and are trying to get pictures with them. And those guys are literally heroes.
Yes.
And the farthest they ever went was to the Western Conference Finals. And yet, it's a team that everyone in this city, like, they are beloved. And it's like, okay, how do we cross that barrier to make this group beloved? Right.
To that point, that means that, like, because Jaren's hit me up multiple times and, like, he said, yo, what's going on in the city this weekend?
Right.
Yes.
What's going on in the city this week? I need, give me an itinerary of what's going on in the city because I want to be in the
He
mix.
was there last night.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
And
of, like,
he was great, and Brandon Clark was there.
Yep.
And I thought, not to make too much of it, but just sort of the way they interacted with him. Was the vibes were good.
Yep.
They seemed really engaged with him because of where I was sitting. As they were leaving, they both came over to say goodbye. And just like, I'm overhearing these conversations that they're having with their coach, and everything seemed real encouraging. Like, it seemed like everybody's in a good place right now. And I left there with the sense that everybody's pulling the same direction right now. Like I don't mean to repeat it.
Sounded good.
Yeah, it sounded good.
It was good vibes.
Yes.
It was good vibes. That's what I'll say, right?
Oh, I love good vibes.
It was good vibes amongst them. And also, a congratulations to the general manager, Zach Kleiman, who I asked him about his kids, and he said, and there's one on the way.
Another one?
I said, what are you doing? Gary was right there.
Third baby Zach?
I said, stop having sex.
Yeah, pull out, my guy.
He said, I'm done. This is the last.
Yeah.
And so
it's okay to eject.
3 car seats he's going to have.
Hey, man.
I can't imagine 3 car seats.
Buddy.
Because 3, 2, and now 1.
Yeah.
Which is on the way. They'll be here during the season.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Congratulations to him and his beautiful wife, Jenny. They have another one on the way. Unbelievable.
Speaking of congratulations, I guess happy birthday to Brandon Clark today. His birthday's today.
And I got to congratulate him on his, I met his fiance last night.
How
She was
that?
super sweet. Yeah.
Okay.
Super sweet.
Shout
and
out BC, man.
he brought her to the deal last night, and I told her I said, congratulations. I saw it on Instagram like everybody else.
Right.
Guy's engaged. He's grown up.
And
right?
he started a foundation, I believe.
That's right.
He did.
He started a foundation in the city for. So that's. I mean, look, bro. These dudes are starting to get to that point where they really kind of trying to tap in into the community, or like whether it's marriage, whether it's community events. It's all to see it, man. Shout out to them.
Also, they also see. I like that. Like, you know, Tony and Zach are there as they have been at many of the different things. They see the way people react to them.
Yeah.
That can't. That has to have an effect on you.
Right.
Right. Why do they still love these guys so much?
Right. Because those guys were a part of the community. Like Zebo and TA were like.
And they still are.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They still are. They're still around. And so I do think that there has been, not an edict, but certainly, like, there's a different way of thinking about things. I think that it is apparent to me. And so we'll see. Look, in the end, as Coach Iisalo said last night, the only thing that matters, like, I mean, you have to win.
Right.
That's it. You have to win. You got to win big. And that's what's going to engage people the most.
Right. And he knows that. You know, like the gentleman who was interviewing him, like in a sort of a Q&A type of thing, was like, and we look forward to your multiple championships. And he sat down and I was like, so you hear that, right? We need multiple championships. He was like, I didn't know the bar was that high.
Well, and the other thing is, you know, I almost feel like in some ways that what took place last year, I know that it sounds crazy, but what I was framing it, I was like, you know what, almost the best thing that can happen is go play them and see what happens to you. You have to accept how far you are away from that, right? When that happens. I wonder if it would have been better for the team, it would have been better for the city, it would have been better for the fan base and everything else if they would have won that play-in game and they would have played Houston and we played a 6 or 7 game series against Houston. Maybe we win. Who knows? You don't know. All right? They got beat in the first round as well. So, but I don't think you would have gotten mashed by them, right? They made their acceptance, and they ditched, two major pieces from their starting lineup in order to go get Kevin Durant because of what took place to them. But there was no mistaking after you played against Oklahoma City and you saw how the distance between, right, that led to you got change, right? And I thought about it last night. Like, what if we would have? What if Jimmy Butler doesn't have the game that he had, right? And what if they would have won that game and the playoff series would have been a lot different? They wouldn't have gotten swept and mashed like that, right? Against Houston, the feeling would just be different. That's all I'd say, right? But because of the way it was such a blast off at the end of the year, it was like, all right, this is an agent for change, and so we will see.
And the changes arrived, and everything I heard about, so how is this going? How's this guy? It was all just really positive stuff. Yep. It seems like the coach knows he needs to get off to a nice start because they're, he's fresh-faced and new. It seems like the players understand, whether it's John needs a bounce-back season or Jaron needs the type of season that, makes it clear. Not that anybody's questioning whether he was worthy of a contract, but when you get that kind of contract, people want to see you perform. It seems like there's team motivation, there's individual motivations, and I was left with the understanding of if you could be inside the walls of where we're working, you would be really. You would like what you see. Like everybody, it's all sounded real good.
A week from Monday, unbelievably, is media day.
Yeah, another reason why to get my hair done.
But why wouldn't you get it done right beforehand?
Because I got something to do next week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't fit it in next week.
How long will that last?
2 months.
2 months.
I'll probably get it redone before the season starts. My hair looks great. Look at that. My hair looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
Shout out to my person that does my hair. She cooks every time. Shout out to her.
Memphis versus Arkansas tomorrow morning at the Liberty Bowl. How are we feeling right now about it? Go ahead. I'll let you start, Roser.
I bet it.
I didn't wear blue.
I bet it. Plus 7.5. Memphis wins in this spot, dude. They literally win in it. Like, this is the spot they win in. And Arkansas is sandwiched between Ole Miss and Notre Dame.
Where's your hog hat?
Arkansas's defense sucks.
Where's your hog hat?
You better not bring that hog hat.
No. I want you to throw it.
Where is your hog? Where are your hog hats? I have 2 of them.
Wait, you didn't bring it to the show today?
No, I didn't bring them.
Wait, it's not back there?
But you take it home with you?
I thought you leave it back there.
You take that joint home
so
with
that
you?
it's always on call.
Yeah, what?
I thought you had your John Hog hat.
Who takes a hog hat home?
Oh, wow. What do you do with it? What do you do with it?
That's precious.
Cosplay.
What do you do with it?
That's precious material.
Cosplay.
Roser moments of passion.
He put on the hog hat.
He put on the hog hat.
I'm the hog. She's the rebel.
Oh, my God.
Jesus, Lord.
That was weird. All right.
Oh, Lord. Yo, we don't know what you want to do with the
I crossed the line. I'm
You
sorry.
did. For sure you
Crossed the
did.
line. My
For sure
bad.
you
It
did.
got a little too
So
weird.
you now have gotten caught up in it. You are a believer in Ryan Silverfield and the Memphis Tigers.
I bet it on Wednesday.
But why didn't you wait till the line goes up? Did you get it at 7 or 7.5?
7.5.
All right, it's like 7.5
It's just
everywhere else.
they've been really good in this spot.
How you feeling about it, D?
Come on now. Y'all know what's going on around here, bro. We tried and true around
But
here.
we can play.
We bleeding blue.
Yeah,
we can
dude.
play Alabama. I'm treating we
picking
bleeding
Memphis.
Tiger blue, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're like in my words of my boy Bennett Doyle. I heard my boy Bennett Doyle. I'm not gonna get on his level because he cooked. You put the batter in his back. You put the batter in his back. He cooked this morning. We try and true. We wearing blue.
Sometimes shame works.
It does.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I
Wearing
you know
blue,
what I mean?
bro.
If I shame him into just stop with the Chicken Little stuff. So wait,
I love shaming people.
I missed it. Bennett's all.
Oh, he did a whole 2 or 3
He's
minutes.
ready to go.
He should do the pregame speech.
I told him I made him set the stage.
Oh, then now I'm Chicken Little. Whatever Bennett feels is the opposite of what to feel. So I don't feel like I did a good job with this. I still need him to be Chicken Little.
Bennett said he going hog hunting tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
He even brought utensils.
He brought utensils.
Oh,
He's
boy.
ready to go.
He's hog hunting, huh?
Memphis football did a social media 6-minute video recapping the Troy week and the victory over Troy. And Bennett
voice.
his voice led led the video.
No.
It was like, oh, I'm really worried about the Tigers. And you know, if they lose this game to Troy.
Hey,
or something.
like mine with Scottie Pippen Jr.
Yes. Oh,
So you remember when Scottie Pippen Jr. like took a clip from our show, and it wasn't even something bad that I said.
Let me find the video.
It wasn't
I'm
even.
gonna send it to them downstairs.
It wasn't even something bad that I said.
But Bennett's voice is like leading the recap.
Starts
video.
the video.
Oh, it's the first thing you
The
saw.
only Memphis video I saw this morning was the one where they couldn't guess who Justin Timberlake was, and I felt so old.
Whoa.
You didn't see that? Find that one, Jaylon. I'm sorry, Jaylon. I would have sent it to you.
Wait,
if
what
I'd
was
known.
this?
I saw it this morning. They are asked They show them pictures of famous Memphis people.
Yeah.
And ask them to say, who is this?
Yeah.
And they look straight at. There's a group of players. They look straight at a picture of Justin Timberlake, and they're like, I don't know.
I mean, if a 21-year-old, what's the last Justin Timberlake
That's
hit?
what I was about to say. It's always important to think about why would a 19-year-old know Justin Timberlake in the year 2025?
He had a hit in forever, bro. Like a legit, like respectfully.
Like the last album flopped.
Yeah, it was bad. The tour, it was not good. I mean, what song would they know? If I want you a love, no. That song came out when I was in high school.
I know, but I mean, isn't he like famous? No,
I would
have thought
assume
Justin Timberlake is famous,
Justin
right?
Timberlake should
there's
be
a lot of artists that haven't had big songs in 20 years that I have a familiarity with.
But what tadpole moment would they be attached to, though, even if he's famous? What moment would they be like, oh, I saw Justin Timberlake on this?
Well, hopefully they're Chris Vernon show watchers, and so they saw the commercial 700 million times. And it dance.
His last
like Sexy Back came out of 06.
Say
no,
something.
Didn't he have the what's it called?
The Troll song.
Troll song.
Yeah. Say something with
That
Chris
song was
Stapleton.
big.
That song is massive.
My mom dances to it in silver sneakers. I was telling somebody last night about silver sneakers. My mom goes to silver sneakers, and that's like the kind of music they dance to, right? And they just do like these moves like this. But like she goes to silver sneakers, it's the most morbid thing ever. But if Betty is not there.
Ooh.
They're like, we got to go check at Betty's house. I'm like, she's like, everybody in the class like 90. And I'm like, what? I'm like, Mom, that is not like, I don't know how I'd want to live that way, right? Where I like show up to exercise class, and if the person that I see at exercise class every morning is like gone for a week,
we got to do a
wellness
wellness
check. Yes.
Hey,
I'm like, golly.
Make sure she hit the button. Was she on the floor?
Oh, yeah. I fall and I
think
can't
about
get
this. Think about this real quick. Okay, so Katy Perry has done a Super Bowl halftime.
Yeah.
If we took a Katy Perry picture to the Memphis football practice, how many would know who that is?
Do they watch American Idol?
I
mean, if they watch American Idol, they'd know her.
I don't think
she's still there.
Also,
she's
I think it's
still
too
there.
like the parents. I think you are also like a reflection of what your parents listen to. Because I'm a big Mary J. Blige fan. 'Cause my mom, Brian McKnight, a lot of old soul R&B. And like, if you think the parents of those players are like bumping some Justin Timberlake, though?
No, but he was just everywhere for, you know what I mean? Even during their childhood, he would have been. I mean, he was famous.
He would have been hosting the ESPYs during their childhood.
Can't Stop the Feeling was 2016, and it topped the Billboard Hot 100.
That was a banger.
His
That was a
last
class.
top
That was a
10 Hot
banger.
100 song was 2018. He had
What
a
song
song
was
called
it?
Say Something with Chris Stapleton.
Sing
That
it.
was his last top 10 song.
Sing it.
I don't know.
Yeah, it peaked at number 9 on the Hot
See?
100.
That's hey.
But 2016, that's
So
not
you're
even
not
10
blaming
years
him
ago,
for not
though.
knowing who that is.
No, because sometimes, like I said, it's a figment of like
Yeah.
what you brought up on.
But I figure if they're 19, this Can't Stop the Feeling came out when they were 9 years old. I feel like there are a lot of 9-year-olds that knew that song.
All right, Jaylon, just let me know when we have either of those. And
I sent the Billboard
Bennett
videos.
started it starts with him being Chicken Little.
So this
They
morning I
pulled
decided
it?
I gave him an
Pulled the
assignment.
clip.
I gave him a homework assignment. I said, hey, let's try to get back on the video again. Write yourself a script. Let's do the thing. And he did. He wrote a book. He did like 2 minutes
Yeah, he
straight.
did 2
I was
minutes.
like, all right, tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Tighten it up a little bit. I got to talk about Juan Soto.
It was his time to shine.
It was his time to shine.
He even had an AI video to go with it.
Oh, it was his time to shine.
It was his time to shine. I felt a little.
All right, okay.
I wanted to
Yeah.
put him on that stage, but the second
Yeah.
I got him on that stage, I was
Gotta
like, all right,
pull
that's
the
enough.
rein. Yeah.
Rep that shit up, B.
Yeah.
And
Wrap it up, B.
Yeah, he was like
you gotta-
talking slow as hell too. I was like, yo, like it wasn't like real veracity. It was just like a, sometimes you got to eat some hog meat.
He was in it pretty good. He had utensils.
Okay.
He worked hard.
He's gonna be so mad at
But
us
after
too.
about 45 seconds, I was like, all right, let's get back to me.
All right, let me hear what you guys were talking about because I didn't see this video. Let me hear it, Jaylon.
You know, I've been saying it like this. This game could wreck your season if you lose.
I'm just saying, this game could wreck your season.
I love it.
The voice of Vinnie Verno.
Yes. This is what we should have done.
That you know that bothers him to no
Yeah,
end.
he's like, I'm a Tiger fan.
Oh my God.
He should every week at some point just say, you know, this game could wreck your season. And they could start it that way every time.
Yes.
They literally started their hype video
with Big Bad Bennett.
With Big Bad Bennett saying, this game could
I've
wreck.
been saying it like this. This game could wreck your season if you
We just need that clip to use as a drop for like big games. This game could wreck your season.
I've been saying it. This game could wreck your season.
So, Bennett, what do you think? So, Tulane's coming to town this weekend. Bennett, what do you think? This game could wreck your season. What if that was his reaction to every? That's his response to every question about a game for the rest of his life.
Here's the Memphis Tiger football team being asked to identify celebrities. Oh, okay. He doesn't have that one yet. Maybe they might have already taken it down because it was embarrassing. Oh man, they showed him like pictures of Elvis, and then like the funniest part is as you get that like later in the video, there's like they show him a picture of Glorilla. They're like, oh, that's Glow.
Of course. I mean, okay.
Aretha Franklin. They showed him a picture of Aretha Franklin. One guy was like, I think her last name's Franklin.
I'm telling you, bro.
Showed them like famous Memphians. That's what it was. And I wanted to look. You got to also give them a massive break because what percentage of that roster is from Memphis? What percentage of that roster has been in Memphis longer than 3 months?
For real,
right? That's the way college football is now. When we went out
they
there,
they wouldn't recognize Poplar Avenue,
dude. There were people that were working for the team that had to walk around with rosters.
Yes. Oh yeah.
How do you learn?
I've always wondered that.
How do you learn everybody's name? You got friggin' 70 new players.
I have actually thought about that. How is it possible for a head football coach to know everybody on his team?
They have over 100.
I asked him, I said, do you think you can name all of them? He said, yeah, but I guarantee you, if you put them all in front, I don't think you get every one of them. No chance.
I can't name everybody anywhere that I go.
Well, they do. I mean, they have practice every single day, and
they have meetings, I guess.
Okay. Jaylon was able to find it. Here's the video that I was trying to talk about.
Jack Harlow? No. That's Justin Timberlake. That's Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, that's right.
They got it.
Justin Timberlake. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go. Oprah. Oprah? I do not know who that is. What's the name of Whitney Houston?
It's the Queen of Soul.
Her last name Franklin. I don't know her first name.
Starts with an A.
Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin.
There you go.
Yeah. I know him.
That's Elvis Presley.
That's Elvis, man. Elvis. All right, come on. You don't know who that is? That's Elvis. Elvis Presley? Elvis. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Know who that is? Yeah. Glorilla? Yeah, I like Glorilla. Yeah.
Everybody know Glorilla.
In the year 2025.
They did better on Timberlake than I remember. This is the first one.
In the year 2025, with young people, even in Memphis, Glow is more recognizable than Elvis Aaron Presley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They listened
no
to
hesitation.
her.
No hesitation. They knew who Glow was.
Sure.
I think what will be more is in however many years it is, will that era of Memphis football players, will they know Glorilla? Like 40 years from now, will they know Glow?
Also, if you would have put up a picture of GCJ and DJ Paul.
No chance.
Yeah, one of you put
You say no?
3-6.
No chance.
Yeah.
No
You
chance.
think so?
Probably not.
No.
No, probably
You
not.
think Memphis football players know 3-6? No chance.
No.
I think I give him more benefit of the doubt.
No chance.
No way.
Because 3-6 was like worldwide at one
No
point.
chance.
Where would they hear
No.
3-6?
They've heard Stay Fly before, at least.
They might have an awareness of a
There's
song.
some company, I can't remember, I wish I would have saved the Instagram video, that they did this in their office, went around to their employees, and they asked, what was 3-6 Mafia sipping on? And, there's 3 of them that got it right. Like 3 of them that got it right.
I might do that in this office.
All right, so look, so now you have been inspired by Chicken Little Bennett Doyle, who was featured on Memphis's pump up video.
It's so good, isn't it?
I mean, the fact that they pulled that, him saying this game could wreck your season.
By the way, that means that somebody had to go grab it from the show.
I love it.
The fact that they
that's today.
This is today. This is him trying to go get hog meat.
He's hog hunting this weekend, he said.
Why does he have shears?
He went to his grill.
Why does he have garden shears?
Oh, Bennett loves the grill.
Oh, I thought those were garden shears.
No, those are grilling utensils.
Grilling utensils?
Yeah.
Wait, do we have audio on that? What was he saying? Though?
He was banging.
He was clashing them together like cymbals.
He said he was going to get
He's
hog
going hog
meat.
hunting. He's going hog hunting this weekend. He's ready to go.
Like that.
He's fired up.
Here we go.
Tomorrow, we dining on swine, baby. We going hog hunting.
We're going hog hunting tomorrow.
Bro, he looks like Duck Dynasty.
he really might be going hog hunting.
With the camo hat, bro, and the beard. He definitely looks like he better go live in the woods.
He's a Robertson, bro.
He really is going hog hunting tomorrow.
He's
not going to the game. He's going hog hunting.
He's not going to the game.
No,
he's going hog hunting.
He's legitimately
He
going hog
doesn't even
hunting.
know there's a game tomorrow. He doesn't even know there's a football game. He just genuinely means he's going to go hunt a hog.
No, for real.
Duck Dynasty, bro.
If we were making a movie about hog hunting and had to cast a hog hunter,
I think he's there.
He's ready to go.
So you think now he has gone the complete opposite way? He has been radicalized.
His tiger spirit has been broken, bro.
Well, I would like to take credit for radicalizing him, but I think, unfortunately, the University of Memphis did by using him. Like, that hurts him to no end. The fact that at the beginning of that video, it says, this game could wreck your
This
season.
dude walks around in Memphis gear every day.
He also on Wednesday, when I was on your show, was like, if Goose wouldn't have gotten hurt. We don't even know who Goose is.
Oh, the quarterback for Troy?
Yeah. He's like, that
Goose
game was tied.
Yeah.
Goose Ball.
Hey, he was like, Goose got hurt when it was tied. Like, okay.
I've been saying it like this. This game could wreck your season.
I love they put the dramatic music right under it, bro.
Just see him. Like, oh no, they let him come in with no, and then they dropped a beat on him.
Yeah, they dropped
let
the
him
beat.
They let him come in with no.
He's just like, no.
I can just see him. He's got his Memphis hat on. He sipping on his coffee.
Yeah, that was the moment.
And he's like, oh, Memphis football just dropped a new video.
Can't wait to get pumped up for the game.
Let's check this out. And then he clicks on it, and the first thing you hear. Has that ever happened to you? You click on something, and I'm like, oh shit, that's me. You click on it, and it's like, oh wow, that's my voice.
Scottie Pippen Jr.
Scottie Pippen used him as the opener of his video.
He used me for the opener of a video, and it wasn't even me being mean.
Right. It's like about redemption, like coming from the bottom.
Or no, it was something about him like known as wasn't known as a defender at Vanderbilt or something like. It was something like
see if
that.
it's on his IG.
And it was like I had been. It was us pumping up and talking about how good Scottie Pippen has been, but there was like a sentence that was extracted of me. So like, imagine if I would have said, and this is the day and age we live in, right? Where, but imagine I would have said is he wasn't really known as a big time defender at Vanderbilt. But my God, this guy is now chasing people down 94 feet, whatever. My God, he's chasing people down. I was no shocked. So it's like, he really wasn't known as a defender at Vanderbilt. And I was like, whoa.
This would happen. Hold on, man. Something similar happened to me this past, I think it was like on Selection Sunday. I was in studio, and we had a young analyst in there. She's a woman, and she was She was asked about Memphis.
I don't see gender.
We were staying. It was a stand-up, and I was on one side. We're both on screen, and she's asked about Memphis.
What the hell?
She's asked about Memphis, and she starts just trashing Memphis. She's like, I just think they're overrated and like not. It
was your gambling girl.
Yes.
I was texting you the whole time.
Mackenzie.
Yes.
Yeah. So she just says everything she says, and I'm just sort of standing there, just sort of nodding along. But then when she's done, I say, well, listen, I don't know if there's no substance to their record because if you look at what they did in the non-league, they beat this team, and I ran through it. I just sort of counterpointed her, and then we went to break. Some Memphis fan clipped it and framed it as, look at Gary Parrish, Memphis alum, sitting there quietly while this woman trashes his alma mater. And then people were like, GP, can't you speak up and say something? And I'm like, I did speak up and say something. You just cut it out of the whole clip.
P.S. She was right. We got beat by Colorado State.
P.S. Then Nick Clifford gave it to us.
Yeah, it did.
Our bad, Mackenzie.
So I was like,
I
did say something. I did defend Penny Hardaway.
Doesn't matter.
But you cut it.
That's
if you
right.
just let it play,
Scottie Pippen did it to me.
That's right. And so,
Maybe like that.
and they were like, well, you could have stepped in. I was like, let me tell you what happens if I step in and start talking over the young woman who is standing on set with me.
Yep.
Then I look like an asshole.
Yep.
So you can't do that.
Can't do that.
So you wait for her to finish, and then you counterpoint her, which is exactly what I did. But they clipped it in a way that it looked like she was just trashing Memphis, and the whole time I'm just going.
Oh, I had one. I had one
That's
last
messed
year
up,
that
bro.
that an Oklahoma City fan pulled, and it was me. And they framed it that I was talking about Ja, but I wasn't. Like,
oh yeah, people.
And I was like, this is so wildly unfair.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not. It's like so and so says this about Ja Morant, and I was like, that wasn't even about Ja Morant. Like, that's not even. What are we doing?
There, a week doesn't pass where I don't read somebody somewhere say that I said something that I just did not say. And I used to be like trying to correct the record all the time, and now it's just like whatever. Just think whatever you want to think. I don't care. But like, why do you keep thinking I said something I never said? There's tweets every week accusing me of saying something I just did not say.
Sorry.
Once a week.
When you figure out all my burners, it's gonna be a bad day for me.
I can't tell you how often I read a tweet that says Gary Parrish said, and what follows is something I just
I'm feeding them.
Yeah,
I did not say.
Zona fan 743. That's him.
right.
That's him. That's
right.
brother
I
account.
actually sent the Bennett clip to Memphis. I said, listen to this. This guy said Troy's going to wreck your season.
And he wears a Tiger hat every day.
I know.
By the way, speaking of saying stuff nobody said, can you break down this Wofford situation for me?
Meaning?
Wofford?
Like, what the hell is going on? So the coach having to get canned,
yes,
and the players being ineligible because they use a meal plan.
I don't know anything about this. Explain it to me.
I don't know the ins and outs of it, but is this the one where the NCAA like spoke up? And,
yeah, on Twitter. They had to respond on Twitter.
Well, they didn't have to, but they did, which was not normal. Like Jeff Goodman was like, according to sources, the NCAA has punished this, and this, and this. And the NCAA, like the NCAA quote tweeted it and were like, this is not true. We did not do this. So if I'm being completely honest, I don't know exactly what's true and what isn't, but it has become a thing.
Okay. It's like these kids so apparently they wanted to move off campus. They didn't want to live on campus. They wanted to move off campus. So the coach helped them move off campus, right? And then they used their meal plan that they were given on campus to eat food on campus, and the NCAA ruled that ineligible. Like the food was like, it was like the up to like $100.
Oh, here we go. NCAA disputes report that 6 Wofford basketball players are ruled ineligible for receiving improper benefits. Attorney representing 4 of the players said a Wofford bylaw was violated, not an NCAA rule. And so I guess Jeff Goodman's in the middle of this, right? Published Thursday. Unidentified players were allowed to use meal plans provided to student housed in dorms while living in off-campus apartments. I mean, who
cares?
Gives a crap?
Who cares?
The improper benefit ranged from $84 to $108.
Right. Yeah, it's like why is this where you're spending your time?
What?
And this is
$100.
Regardless of what's true and what isn't.
What does that even mean? You're supposed to get meals if you live in the dorm. These guys didn't live in the dorm, but were given meals. This is what
you want to eat food.
And this is where the NCAA needs somebody in their office who will tell them, leave this type of stuff alone because nobody cares. You're just going to get mocked when you do it. But it's an example of right now. There's so much confusion in college athletics. nobody knows what they can do, what they can't do, what they should do, what they shouldn't do. The Arkansas AD made a big
Oh, yeah. I heard you
deal
talking about that, and I thought that was super fascinating. Where, what was it, third rail? Did he talk about
the third lane we might need to drive
third lane
in.
that we may need to drive in if we want to be able to compete? Like, almost like, hey, they told us this is how we can operate, but there's even teams that are operating outside of that realm, and those are the ones that are going to win big.
That's right. You should not be allowed, or it should not be possible, based on the way the current rules are written. You should not be able to look at somebody like PJ Haggerty and say, "I've got you $3 million in NIL." That should not be allowed.
Right.
Hunter Yurchik, the Arkansas AD, the point he was making, I think, this is the way I interpret it, was we know you're not supposed to be able to do that. We also know there are schools still doing that and trying and just saying, we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. There are schools out there working around the spirit of the rules, and nobody seems to be paying attention or nobody seems to care.
Because nobody wants to go to court.
Right. So, like, as an SEC athletic director, I have now reached a point, this is more or less what he said, where I'm trying to tell my coaches and my boosters and everybody we need to do this, quote, the right way. But the right way is getting us left behind. And so we might need to, if the speed limit's 55, we've been trying to drive 55, but we might need to drive 65 or 70 to keep up with everybody else.
That was this week, right?
Yeah, that was Monday.
Well, it sounds like a guy setting up for a Memphis loss.
Hog meat! But like you hear...
Bennett, he's banging the tongs.
But like you hear about how the schools are trying to work around these rules. So one thing I heard recently, and it was always going to end up here, but now like NIL deals, if they're more than $600, it has to be approved by this independent body that will say, yeah, that's legitimate or that's not legitimate. In other words, if they got the Kawhi Leonard one, they would go, this is illegitimate. There's no way that you can't do this.
That's basically every deal.
Yes. It was every NIL deal.
No, right now. How much have you seen?
Right. Oh, yeah.
Seriously, how many commercials have you seen?
Oh, none. They don't exist.
And we have, I'm saying we have a massive program here in town.
Yeah, so for a year,
I don't see a billboard with Brendan Lewis on it.
A year ago, you could pay these guys anything you
we
wanted.
got a Chicken Salad Chick deal.
A year ago,
didn't do that.
We got him.
A year ago, you could give these guys any amount of money you wanted, call it NIL, and nobody blinked. It's the way it was working.
Sure.
Now there are rules. You can't give somebody a deal more than $600 without it being approved, and most of them are going to be declined. So what the Arkansas AD is saying, more or less, is, so we're not doing that anymore. But other schools are doing it, and either saying, we'll get it approved, or we'll fight them in court, but like, don't let it stand in the way of anything. Or I heard this was interesting to me. So coach said, okay, GP, they say anything more than $600 has to be approved. What that means is anything below $600 doesn't have to be improved. Those just get rubber stamped. So why don't I just get my best player 100 different $599 deals?
Bro.
Or 5,000 different $599.
This is how Roser operates on eBay.
What's the Roser play?
That actually just got expanded, didn't it?
It just got taken back to the old rules where it's like 20 grand. You get taxed now.
Yeah, so
but it went to $600. Anything you sold on eBay over $600, they send you a 1099 at the end of the year. Now it's like 20,000.
Well, this was one of the ways that the government was able to make the case against Logan Young way back when we were doing that story. If you ever pulled out the bank statements, once they got the bank statements, every deposit or withdrawal was like whatever the federal limit was. Maybe it was $10,000 at the time, I don't remember, but it was like every deposit was like $9,600. Or withdrawal.
Oh, it was
$9,400.
It was just a little less.
$9,800. It was just a little bit below the line.
What would get flagged?
That's right. And so the bank records lined up. Logan would take $9,000 out of his bank, and the next day it would be deposited into Lynn Lang's bank. It was just all there. But those numbers were there to keep it from being flagged. And so coaches are right now saying, I can get all these NIL deals through if they're below 600. So I'll just get my point guard. Like literally, like a coach said, why couldn't I get him $599 deals?
Wow.
So if
in the system, man.
And so I just
they're always going to find a way. Everybody's always going to find a way.
Always. And that's why I thought it was interesting the Arkansas AD, because for decades all we've ever heard AD say is we got to do things the right way and we got to follow the rules and the rules. And now you have an SEC athletic director saying, I don't think we can follow the rules anymore.
Pressure breaks pipes.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, we got to cheat.
Yeah. But to have an athletic director verbalize that publicly is pretty wild.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever seen that before.
I mean, but honestly, this is and I'm not saying he's wrong, but what you say is like, bro, if you want us to be able to beat them, we got to spend the kind of money they spend.
Right.
And we're not spending the kind of money they spend.
Right.
Why you're asking me why Ole Miss is beating us with a backup quarterback? I'll tell you why.
Right.
Backup quarterback makes as much as our star, you know what I mean, or whatever, right?
Oh, there's real money.
Hell yeah.
Flying around Ole Miss.
Hell yeah.
I mean, major
all
money.
These. I mean, yes.
I was told a year ago when I was working on that Jamin Brakefield story about NIL money that he's gotten, and he more or less adopted a young person to help him raise him. And I was told at that time that Chris Beard could walk into any high school player's living room and honestly tell them, before these new rules were put into place, now it's a little more complicated, but before the rules were put in place, Chris Beard at Ole Miss could sit down with any high school player and say, if you come to Ole Miss and stay 4 years, you will make a minimum of $1 million. A minimum. That's the least. We can guarantee you will walk. If you just let us deposit the money over 4 years and you don't touch it, you will walk out of here with a degree, a basketball career, and $1 million.
I'll tell you, yesterday, I told these guys, I'll leave the kid's name out of it, and I'll leave the dad. A guy told me, one of my buddies told me that he was talking to his friend. His friend has a son that plays in a non-Power 5 school, okay? And
they're Power 5 now.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they are. They move up.
Oh, okay. They are Power 5. I'm sorry. Power 4 or whatever it is. Anyway, the dad told the guy, my buddy, said, never in a million years did I think my college son would make twice as much money as me.
Yeah.
And he's a linebacker.
You've
never heard the guy's name. You've never heard this guy's name in your life, and he's a linebacker at a college school right now, and he is making twice as much money as his dad, who's been working in finance for 30 years.
And here's going to be the problem. Like, this is going to be a story that we see. I don't even know if Outside the Lines exists, but if it does still, it'll be on there someday. These young people are making so much money right now, and then they're going to graduate college, and that money is not going to be there for them anymore.
This is what Cal was trying to get to when he was on your show.
Yeah.
Cal Perry was like, what's going to happen when they get out of high school and they're getting a $70,000 a year job and they don't want, what?
What? Yeah. No, what? I used to get $400,000 for doing nothing. And now you want to pay me $70 to show up to work every day?
40 hours a week.
Right.
Yeah. That's going to be
it will have
because it runs counter to the way a normal life usually goes.
Right.
We go to college, we get through college, and then we expect our first job out of college will be the best job we've ever had.
Right.
And it usually is. And then you go from there. And in reality, the most money a lot of these people, I think most of these people, the most money they will ever make in their life.
Yep.
They're making it right now at the age of 18, 19, 20, and I don't want to paint with a broad brush, but just trust me, some of them don't know what they're doing with their money.
Of course.
And then all of it's just going to go away.
Yeah.
Like you're not going,
and you just hope
I really do think if I were an athletic director.
It's almost like how they have to do, like they do this now, the NBA. They bring in finance people.
They should do that. They should do that on every college campus.
They do it. I know.
A freshman year, you should have a finance person.
Yes, somebody explaining to you the way money works, how you can, how this could set you up for the rest of your life if you played this right. That's what they do. These guys, especially after, like you mentioned, the 30 for 30 thing about broke, and it showed like the Antoine Walker. I mean, these guys that they blew hundreds of millions of dollars, and there was just so many of them that had blown through this fortune that they had made, whether it was gambling or unwise investments or taking care of a bunch of people or just overextending, right? Like
you just don't know what to do with them.
They buy all these houses, they buy all these cars, and then the checks stop,
right?
And the bills don't.
That's right.
And you might have had somebody nefarious tied to you that bilked you for an amount. I mean, honestly, like the financial literacy of all of this is, essential, especially because it was never understood that these guys were going to be making hundreds of thousands of dollars.
No, most Americans spend what they make.
Sure.
And then assume they'll be making it again next week and making it again next week. And that's the way you go through. That's the way most Americans go through life.
They say what is the percent? Most lottery winners go broke.
Right. So
you know what I mean?
If you are living a life, like let's say you're a young person now, you're 19 years old and you're earning, let's just say $500,000 this year. You're living that lifestyle.
Yep.
And eventually, very quickly and abruptly, that $500,000 is just not going to be there. Like, their tax returns are going to go from $500,000 to like $45,000 the following year.
Yep.
And are you prepared for that? You can be.
Yep.
Because if you just are smart about it, like, let's just go back to Ole Miss basketball. If you come out of Ole Miss with a degree, 0 student loan debt, and $1 million, you are set up to like do whatever. You're set up better than 99.9% of college graduates in this country. But are you smart enough and responsible enough to get yourself in that position? And like, you
I mean, you would look. We watch. You
might
watch.
not
You
be-
watch the Netflix thing?
Which one?
The SEC one.
I've seen some of it, not all of
These
it.
kids have Lamborghinis.
Yes.
Yeah, DJ
yes.
Lagway
DJ Lagway has a Lamborghini. He just threw 5 picks in LSU.
Well, like I always think of
You know what I
myself.
mean?
I always think of myself when I was that same age. Like I'd like to think of myself as a fairly responsible person now.
Nah, you would have put up in a Lambo, GP.
I'm just telling you, I graduated from college, got my first job making nothing, but it felt like everything.
I remember the Beamer.
And went and bought a brand new BMW.
He did. He did.
Okay.
'Cause look, the chicks, you got to, because imagine being
No,
a
it
couple
helped.
with the
It
chicks.
helped.
Oh, yeah.
In the,
It
bro,
helped.
Oh, yeah.
you
It
got to
helped.
pull up a
It helped.
scat.
Oh, yeah.
It helped.
But like but that was financially stupid of me. Like that was
But
dumb.
it was fun though.
It was fun. It was a nice car. But
I knew him in his 20s. We've been friends since our 20s.
we had a good time.
I mean,
we had a good time.
I liked that you had a Beamer.
BMW had you picking up the joints?
Man, what?
So that BMW
I think I
beamed
met
up?
my wife.
Let's just say there ain't a bunch of us that were in our 20s that were bopping around in a Beamer.
Oh, I was very much trying to like.
Yeah, he's flexing.
I was.
You spin the block guy?
He was the preps writer at the commercial appeal. I was on Sports 56 WHBQ on Saturdays.
Oh, I like got the job.
I was making $25,000 a year.
And I wasn't making much more than that. But like, if you didn't know nothing, I was the commercial appeal writer living downtown with the brand new BMW.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I was also putting myself in bankruptcy court. Okay? So this is what I'm trying to say. When I look at these young people, I know a lot of them don't know what they're doing because I didn't know what I was doing. With $45,000, I didn't know what to do. I was making poor decisions over and over again. So how, like, and you're just a byproduct of where you come from. I didn't come from money, so I didn't know what to do with any money. And there are right now, lots of young people come from, not so great backgrounds, and they just have tons of money on top of them now.
Yep.
And I fear, like, if I were an athletic director, I would have financial.
We know what it's like to be in our 20s.
You just
For
get.
sure. Oh, yeah,
I
bro.
blew everything.
Right.
Everything you do is for the chicks.
And here's
bro.
what you think. For every time I could sit down and say, hey, listen, this money is probably going to go away, so you need to be smart with it and make it last. You know what they're thinking? Bro, shut up. They just pay me $500,000 to play college football.
Yep.
They'll pay me $5 million to play professional football.
Yep.
I know where I'm going. Shut up, nerd. Right?
I know.
It just, and then it's
Yep.
going to there are going to be some bad stories out there.
All right. Before I get you out of here, so Roser feels great about it.
Yeah.
Bet it. Devin feels great about it. Now Bennett feels great about it, evidently.
I've been saying it
Did
like
you bet
this.
it?
This
I haven't
game
yet.
could wreck your season if you look.
Where are you?
I think Memphis can win the game.
Don't you?
I think they can win the game.
Don't you grind on that fence. Don't you grind on that fence. Don't you.
He's trying to get over it. He's trying to get over the fence.
Your
nuts hurt from jump over the fence, bitch.
Stop riding the fence,
Yeah,
GP.
stop riding the fence. I think they can win. I mean, I hope they put your ass in the video.
Yes, go ahead.
Say they're gonna lose, please. I want you on the next.
For
time.
the video.
No, cut that part out.
I'll count myself in. I'll count myself in. Quiet on the set. 3, 2. I think Memphis can win the game. Obviously, Arkansas has an SEC roster, and that can be a lot to deal with. But we are talking about a Tiger football program that has won 5 straight games at home against power conference opponents. Hasn't lost to a power conference opponent at home since 2013. So can I imagine that streak coming to an end on Saturday inside Simmons Bank? Sure, I've got a good imagination. I can imagine a lot of different things. But if you're asking for a prediction, and I think you were, it's a Memphis blowout.
Let's go!
Over an Arkansas team.
Let's go!
That is going to understand exactly why.
You don't come to Simmons Bank and walk out alive.
You don't come to Simmons Bank.
National Guard can't save you.
Get the National Guard to Simmons Bank.
They can't save you.
Get the National Guard to Simmons Bank.
For Arkansas, but not for me.
Yeah.
It's like that old guy with the gun. Call 911, but not for me.
Sam Pittman's on the phone with the National Guard.
Yeah.
Hey,
Help us!
Hey, I know they're downtown.
Can't save you now.
Tell them to drive east.
God.
Tell them just to take Poplar east. We need them at Simmons Bank.
Nah.
These Tigers are hog hunting.
And GP, they gonna rush that field, GP.
Oh.
It's gonna happen.
Oh.
Bam, 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 bam.
Go Tigers, go.
Devin's gonna try to rush the field.
Devin's gonna be
and
on
the
the
National
field.
Guard's gonna grab him.
Yeah, no, he's gonna
throw him in
No,
jail.
he's got a camera.
He's got a camera.
No,
He's
but-
gonna capture the moment.
You go try to jump on the field.
No.
I'm already gonna be there.
on the field.
National Guard gonna grab you.
No.
And
He's already on the field.
By Sunday night, you're in El Salvador.
Hey, the best thing is when Devin rushes the field by himself. He's just gonna run.
I see El Salvador in your
I will
future.
say I'll have a Paul Career jersey on, so you'll be able to spot
Paul
me. easy.
Correa?
Yeah, man. I got a Paul Career jersey. I've been saving for this moment.
Why?
I've been saving it
Why
for this
you've
game.
been saving a Paul Correa jersey for the Memphis Arkansas game?
Ducks jersey?
And so it was back in the day when Nike used to make NHL gear. I found one on eBay. It's a Nike Paul Correa Mighty Ducks jersey.
Oh my God!
I put it on ice.
You saved it for this moment?
For this game.
Oh my God!
Paul Correa.
What does that have to
help
do with
us.
anything?
I don't know.
This is swag.
Oh.
Okay. Come on now. Come on. What you wearing tomorrow?
My Keith Kachuk jersey. I'm kidding.
I think about it when I wake up. I have never put that
You
much
wanna borrow
thought
this
into.
hoodie?
No, I don't need to buy. I got my own hoodies.
You're not going, are you?
Malou's got a 10-15 football game.
Yeah,
my
dude,
little guy's got a
Hey,
football
dude, watch. I want to hear. I want to hear what Joe Tess and Jesse Palmer have to say.
Yeah.
I do miss when I go to the games.
Yeah.
I like when we're on big national TV and I get to experience and hear what they have to say. I'm going to the game, but I wish I would. I would like to know what they're saying.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, well, I'm going to watch on TV
Sure.
because it's the 11-8 click. If
What
had
do
a
we think? What do we think on
2:30
crowd?
kick, I think it's going to sell out.
No. Do you think?
60-40.
Yeah, something like that.
I saw people.
You think it's going to be Arkansas?
Bro, I saw them walking around yesterday.
He says 60-40 Arkansas.
I was walking around
know.
downtown. I was walking around downtown yesterday, just walking around Memphis, and I saw so many Arkansas polos. Just on it was Thursday.
Right.
You didn't call them hogs?
No, bro.
You didn't call
I should have
them?
threw some stuff at them.
You saw it?
Oh, they were just walking around like Arkansas polos. Like
They've
swarms of
infiltrated.
people. Yeah, they're here, bro. They are here.
He says 60-40 Arkansas.
I don't know.
That would
you might be right.
That would be annoying,
I wouldn't like that.
right? What do you think, Roser?
I thought I would think 60-40 Memphis.
But
That's what
Arkansas is going to
that would
have
have been
a
my
lot.
answer, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I
Arkansas's
don't
gonna
have any
a lot.
Arkansas folks are little. They travel, bro. They travel. Look, you little
and they
Joey
live
from
here.
Podunk, Arkansas.
Like,
Yes.
Right down the street.
I know him.
Oh, he's gonna be there tomorrow.
Who?
Little Joey from Podunk.
We're just making up things.
Yeah, little Sanford from Custachaway, Arkansas. He's gonna be here tomorrow.
Oh, little Susie over there in Marion.
Merle and Daisy.
Yeah, Pearl and Daisy
Merle
gonna
and Daisy
gonna have
be
their
there.
whole hats on.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you. I have always had a fondness for Arkansas fans. They're they're like
I love Arkansas
downtrodden as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they don't feel like they don't have it. They don't like a lot of SEC fans have that look down on you, right? Arkansas fans don't look down on you, right? Like 'cause they get looked down on by their peers.
Yeah, you were
right. So you almost feel
you were rivals forever with Texas.
With them.
You were rivals forever with
Right.
Texas, but you're not Texas.
Right.
All right. And now you're in the SEC, but you're not one of the good ones in the SEC.
Right.
There's a little bit of that going on.
Oh, yeah.
I like Arkansas.
Yeah, me too. I've never had people with Arkansas.
Like I like the state of Arkansas. Like I like being in Arkansas. Like I have a good time in Arkansas.
I used to talk to a girl that went to Arkansas.
Man, I like that horse track. I haven't been there in years.
I haven't been there.
Hot Springs. Horse track is awesome.
This
Hot
also may be the
Springs.
closest game, like SEC game they can come to. Like the state of Arkansas, the entire state.
Yeah. Oh no.
Like there's not. If you can't go to Fayetteville.
No, they'll be here.
You already played the Little Rock game.
Fayetteville's far.
It's far as
Fayetteville
hell.
is
I used to go
real
down
far.
there.
Like
I used to go down there all the time.
Missouri.
We are right here. Like you can.
Yeah. You can get to Arkansas 5 minutes from where we're sitting.
But Fayetteville's 5 hours.
It's far,
and
bro.
the same thing with the University of Tennessee and the University of Arkansas are so far away from Memphis.
4.5. So it's 4.5 hours from right
Oh,
from
really?
where
It feels
we
like
are right
I remember driving down there for a girl one time.
4.5.
I was driving forever.
It's because the highways suck too.
Were you going to meet
50
you going to meet Daisy in Bentonville?
No,
Fi-
her name
hey,
was Hannah,
55,
actually.
55, since the time I was in college, 55 driving back towards St. Louis has, I cannot tell you how many times I pulled over the side of the road, thought I had a flat, and it was just the stupid highway. They haven't fixed those highways in 40 years. It's horrible. You just, you know what I mean? The worst highway ever.
Yeah.
So bad. Anyway, all right. Gary says Tigers victory. I guess
Easy victory.
Yeah, easy victory.
Okay, no problem. Over.
Relax on the easy.
Give me
Over
a
in the
score.
third quarter.
Give me a
Hey,
score.
dude, the best is we've been thinking about this through the prism of Memphis and the fact that Bennett got pulled on
We're
their
gonna
video.
end up on the Arkansas video.
Oh yes. Oh,
We're gonna end up on the
We're the
Arkansas
Arkansas High video.
Yeah.
We're the Arkansas High video.
Jesus Lord. I was
And
trying
their,
to
didn't
and their
think
media,
about that.
and their media relations guy used to work here in town.
Oh,
so like,
buddy, that's
God.
right, Kyle.
yeah, Kyle used to work for the Redbirds.
Hey, why didn't he get us Sam Pittman?
He never got back to me. He never got back to
Traitor!
me. Yeah, never
They
got
forget
back to
real
me.
quick. They forget real quick.
Yeah.
Bro, we treated you good when you worked for the Redbirds.
That's right.
And Vandy.
They forget real quick.
Kyle forgot us, bro.
You know, I do think.
No, he forgot us.
Jaron Jackson has a message for y'all. Jaron, say it now.
What?
Say what you just said.
It's the best show in the world.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, Trip.
Yeah. All right, bro.
He loves it. He stopped me last night. And
I told Chris that. I saw him.
He told you that yesterday.
I know.
saw
He
you.
did. I saw him last night.
Hey,
I saw him last night. He goes, "You got the biggest show in the world." And I said, "No, I don't." And he said, "To me, I see you every day."
He said, "Stop being so damn humble." Hey, go get your workout.
He said, "To me."
It
and
is
I said,
wild. You walk through that building at any point, we're just everywhere.
That's what he said.
All over the
Oh,
place.
yeah, that's what he said, bro. I see y'all on the screen.
That's
right
what he said. So when I showed up at the event last night, he goes, "You got the biggest show in the world." And I said, "No, I really don't." And he goes, "To me, you do. I see you every day." Every time I'm on the elevator, I see you.
Yes.
He goes, and so then I call Devin so that Devin will be like, "Oh, I'm on the air."
That's what I just did.
I know.
That's what I just did.
Who else would you
know.
answer the phone for in the middle of the show?
Mom for sure.
Yeah.
Mom for sure. Mom, dad. That's probably it.
Yeah, that's
Then Jaron, because it's either him saying I'm listening to the show or two, I'm coming upstairs.
Yeah.
Do you ever get
He said,
aggravated?
I asked him why he doesn't just walk up here, and he's like, in pure Jaron Jackson Jr. form, he goes, "Because I don't want you to be able to prepare." I'm like, "All right, you're goofy, bro. You're goofy." He's like, I know if I tell you that you're gonna prepare questions. I'm like,
Yeah, this is actually true.
I'm like, all right.
If Ja called too, I'll probably answer the phone.
This isn't
because
work.
it's probably some emergency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he called me when the speed was here. He FaceTimed me.
Then
and I
that was
like,
an emergency.
It was an
That
emergency.
is an emergency. Do you ever get aggravated when people like try to call you or text you like right in the middle of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, but only if it's like somebody who doesn't
I don't know
call
if I've
me.
gotten any while we're on.
It does happen to you, Chris.
It happens. I used to get
because
mad.
you got your ringer
I used to
on.
get mad. I'd be like, "Yo,
Look,
I do."
I have 5.
Yeah, I have
text.
I have 4 right now.
Bro, you know,
I used to, and then I was like, you know, the whole world doesn't like the whole world's now they're revolving around my schedule. Like everybody's aware, it's 10:17.
yeah, but one of them is my wife.
I know, right?
Sometimes Kelly will call
know
me
what we're doing
like 10:24. I'm like, what did you think I was doing at 10:24 this morning?
I'm not kidding. It is an itinerary for how I need to take William to his haircut.
Right.
This afternoon, after carpool.
Right.
Like,
I remember when it used to be grocery stuff she would send you before you got your groceries delivered.
Oh, yeah.
You used to always complain about that. You're like, I have to go get milk.
Yes.
You always had to go get milk. It
I
was
did.
90% of the time it was milk.
Yeah, that's when the kids were little.
It was like every day he had to go get more milk.
Kids do need milk.
Yeah.
Kids do need milk.
Go get
I
more
think that
milk.
goes without saying.
You would think everybody would know your schedule, though, bro, at this point in my life.
You would think.
I don't usually get any text from 12 to 1:30. I usually now, unless it's
I just got 5.
I know.
5.
I get them, and I'm like, what are these people? They're like asking you questions like, hey, so GP, what are you up to? I'm like, same thing I was up to every day at this time. I'm doing the exact same thing every day at this time. Every day at this time, I'm doing this. Yeah. But then I back up, and I'm like, hey, not everybody's thinking about me. People's not thinking about me all the time.
It's all right, GP. Lock in. Hey, GTG, though, put some money on the game tomorrow, bro. We finna win it.
Yeah, 38-30 Tigers.
I'm going to go
38-30.
I'm going to go 34.
Put it in your round robin.
34-24 Tigers.
I like that.
41-3. 41-3.
Well, what's yours? Come on, you can't. I ain't leaving you out. Give us a score.
We got the 2000 Ravens, and we didn't know
I'm gonna say 35-31.
Okay.
That's what I'll say.
Well, I think we got it covered. Whatever happens, the Arkansas social media people and the Memphis social media, we've given them everything they need.
Content now.
Y'all got everything you need.
You got everything you need. Hey, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
All right. Thanks, Gary.
Bye-bye.
I'll be back into this Chris Vernon Show.
You want to be where you think the University of Memphis belongs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what the next step is?
I think we're ripe for success. And so what I don't want to do is make an intermediate move if it's not going to position us well. And so my job is to make sure when that opportunity presents itself and the circumstance is right, that Memphis is prepared 100% to take advantage of it.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Catch us if you can at Southland Casino Hotel and win your share of up to $1.8 million in free play and prizes. Join us for drawings every Saturday in May, June, and July. Each month, over 900 winners will take home free play or drive off in a new car or motorcycle. Be there for all 6 grand finale drawings and try to catch us if you can, only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Who do you go to learn still? Like, who are you looking to for inspiration?
A couple years ago, I went and visited, even though he's younger than me, but we've got great admiration for one another. Went and visited Dan Lanning out at Oregon, right? A young head coach who's had some success. Mike Norvell may not have had the season he wanted in the past. We can still get on the phone and talk about things, right?
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GBWR.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
Outside with the G's and the homies. OG fresh out ducking the police. White t-shirt, locs on, riding dirt. Trick, don't talk to me when I'm counting up money. Yeah, west side, east side, it's active. I just stepped in the party, what's cracking? I just seen the enemies, but they laugh. Yeah, we really with the business. They don't want no action. Bounce, ride, slide, throw it in the sky. If you from one side, we call you W.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. So we spent a lot of time on Memphis versus Arkansas coming up this weekend. Texas Tech versus Utah is another 11 a.m. game. And then the 2:30s are Auburn versus Oklahoma, Tulane versus Ole Miss, and Michigan versus Nebraska. Now, one note I will mention on the Tulane front that I thought was super interesting was I was looking at underdog coach stuff earlier today, and one of the really good underdog coaches is evidently the guy at Tulane. When I was looking at their stuff last night, the Tulane coach has been like outstanding.
John Sumrall.
Yeah, did you know that? Did you know that that's a thing? Because of course, we paid so much attention to it. We paid so much attention to it last week because of Brent Key.
I saw where Lane Kiffin said that John Sumrall is going to be an SEC coach.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let me see here. I'm gonna try to find this because I had it pulled up earlier and I think I lost it. What's the guy's name? What'd you say his name was?
John Sumrall.
Yeah,
S-U-M-R-A-L-L.
John Sumrall.
Yeah.
They are. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, maybe that's wrong. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe he is not.
Yeah, Kiffin said it on the SEC coaches teleconference. He said he expects to be in head coaching meetings in the conference soon with Sumrall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Obviously, under their previous coach, Willie Fritz, they were one of the really, really, really good ones. One one of the really good underdog teams. They are certainly a trendy name this week because Ole Miss is coming off that Arkansas game, and it sounds like your Heisman Trophy winner is not going to play again, right?
Yeah.
He's not going to be there this weekend. Auburn, Oklahoma is really good. Tulane, Ole Miss might get interesting. You got Michigan and Nebraska. Then at night we've got Missouri versus South Carolina. They still don't know whether Lenore Sellers is going to play
I saw
or
that
not.
He's expected to play.
He's
expected
trending
to play? Towards playing. Good. Yeah, he's trending towards.
Okay, well, if he is trending towards playing, and then we have at night Miami versus Florida and Illinois and Indiana. So we do have some really good games that are going on tomorrow. I did see regarding the Miami-Florida game, here's a quick note on that one, which is going on tomorrow night at 6:30. I read a article this morning. This was one of the guys that covers Miami for 24/7. Listen to this. Update: Miami expects the number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 6, number 8, number 11, number 15, number 16, number 19, and number 20 receivers in the country to visit this weekend.
Oh, wow.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Oh, snap.
Bro, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 11, 15, 16, 19, 20. It's going to be the greatest collection of wide receivers ever. I hope they take a group picture just so we can look back at it in 10 years.
Let's figure out which ones made it and which ones didn't.
Bro,
how they're looking at
they
it.
have the top 6 and 7 of the top 8.
And if you're Miami, it's like if we get 2 of them to commit,
I
that's
mean,
an awesome
usually
class.
that's usually that kind of like loading up though is usually a detriment to the recruitment process.
You would think so.
College
but
football told me so.
So crazy, right?
If you
that's what you've learned?
Yeah, if you invite too many of the same position players, they don't want to come to your school.
Okay, so here now we have an update of the popular bets this weekend, which are always fade-worthy. The most, according to BetMGM, is USC minus 18.5. Who is that? Who is USC playing? I didn't even think I even looked at that
they
game.
have been killing teams.
I don't even think I looked at that game.
Michigan State tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Wow. Michigan State?
Mm-hmm. Oh, 10 p.m. My bad.
Late game.
Yeah,
Wow. 18.5 for USC.
And Michigan State's 3-0.
Huh.
Yeah. Plus, ain't beat nobody.
USC, they won 73-13, 59-20, and then the only team they've played that we actually know is Purdue. They beat them 33-17.
The second biggest bet is Miami against Florida. Then Temple plus 23.5.
Georgia Tech.
Why would people be fading Georgia Tech?
Is Haynes King not
Haynes
playing?
King might get hurt in the second quarter because he's going to die head first like a...
I saw it. But I look, when we were talking about Bennett Doyle motivational tactics, I saw a Brent Key deal this week. His press conference. I did not realize this. He was a Saban guy.
Oh, he was?
Yeah. That's what he said. I mean, he said Coach Saban used to always tell us, and this one, he said, more people die coming down Mount Everest than going up.
Ooh,
that's what he said.
That's kind of a bar.
He said Nick Saban used to always tell us that more people died going down Mount Everest than going up Mount Everest.
He was Alabama's offensive line coach from 2016 to 2018.
There you go.
That is the most Nick Saban.
You like that
that's
one?
The most Nick Saban quote ever.
More guys. More people died going down Mount Everest and I was like, who are they playing this week? I don't know why everybody's back in Temple.
Yeah.
Bro, it's probably because their quarterback's a crazy person, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, that dude, he's already missed one game this year. Like,
that just seems like I feel like if I took Temple plus 23.5, that Georgia Tech would beat them 49-10.
Yeah,
right.
and Temple's coming off last week. They got beat by Oklahoma.
There's a lot of people that wanted to take Temple last week against Oklahoma because it was Oklahoma.
I guess
coming
they're just
off
saying
the
it's a
Michigan game
letdown from Clemson.
Yeah,
let down from Clemson.
Let me see if there's a look.
That's fair. 81% on Florida State minus 45.5. That is against Kent State. And I would never, that is That feels like 56-10, and it wins by the hook.
No, bro. Hey, if I'm betting because Norvell's on I'm gonna beat your ass tour.
Yeah, they really
Norvell's
are.
definitely
Like,
on a run it up tour, bro.
If they won 77-0 against Kent, no one would be surprised.
Because he on a run it up tour.
Yeah,
For sure.
I mean, Texas Tech beat this. It's similar level opponent maybe with Florida State. Texas Tech beat Kent 62-14.
You have Oklahoma -7 is a huge popular bet against Auburn, and then I never in a million years thought this would be the case, but this may be the best thing that you could say about the job that Clark Lee and those guys have done down at Vandy. Vanderbilt is a 27.5-point favorite. Have you ever in your life remembered a Vanderbilt? I mean, maybe again, maybe at the beginning of the season when they're playing like Colgate, or somebody like that. But I mean, imagine that. Vanderbilt is laying 27.5 in a game coming up this weekend, which is pretty crazy.
You mentioned the Oklahoma one. Wouldn't this be some Hugh Freeze-ish to win this game?
Yes.
The most Hugh Freeze stuff. Dude, they're on a stretch here, Auburn. That will back-to-back. They are at Oklahoma tomorrow, and then they're at Texas A&M next week.
Who is?
Auburn. They go at Oklahoma, at Texas A&M, then they have a week off, and then they play Georgia and Missouri, who are both ranked.
By the way, that Vanderbilt team that I mentioned that is 27.5-point favorites and everybody's betting on, they're playing Georgia State, the Memphis opponent.
We played them. Okay.
And Georgia State also played Ole Miss as well, right?
Yeah.
Or it was Ole Miss.
Ole Miss
first. By the way, I was trying to look it up. What you said, you said the 28-point favorites. This tells you how the Vanderbilt football history. I googled what is the biggest spread when they're favored in Vanderbilt football history. There's nowhere to be found.
That's not true.
There's some place that has it.
It's someone that has it, but like just
AI doesn't
like
have it.
Like a quick Google search, it says. As the available search results focus on Vanderbilt as an underdog, there is not enough information to identify the biggest point spread in Vandy history when favored.
Vanderbilt.
That's what Google told me. Let me see what ChatGPT knows.
I mean, surely they like had a line on like one of those like Colgate games or those ones that one of those games like that at the beginning of the season against like a nothing team or something.
Yeah. I was trying to find it just to see if they had the number on it somewhere online.
The most points Vanderbilt has ever been favored by.
Yeah.
It says 27.5.
This is it. This is
yes.
This is it.
Vanderbilt has historically been a heavy underdog in most games, rarely opening as a favorite by more than a touchdown. However, their largest point spread as a favorite is 27.5 points against Georgia State on September 20th, 2025.
Wow. That's crazy. What a new era for Vanderbilt football.
Wow. It says no records of larger spreads against FBS or FCS opponents.
See?
So it might be the biggest. And people are betting it. That's even.
They're laying it.
I listed it in the games this week that have the most amount of support. One of them is Vanderbilt, minus 27.5. That is unbelievable,
the chat
man.
said I got to go back 100 Vanderbilt football 100 years ago. Trying to find it.
You might have to go back 100 years.
Man,
That's
bro.
crazy. Regarding the NFL games this week, the team that has gotten the absolute most support this week at the sports books, which, by the way, we said yesterday, watch out, because it would be the most NFL thing ever for the stupid Dolphins to cover. They did cover last night.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
They covered that game. The most bet team this weekend, 86% on the San Francisco 49ers minus 2.5.
Really?
Yep.
Over the Cardinals, Roser.
So the line's gone up.
Yep.
Okay, so the line's gone up. There's a reason.
After Kyler Murray's Michael Vick photo.
Well, no, but that happened too.
That's
What is he doing?
It's all of their
You gotta
corners.
be aware, bro.
He's a goofy ass, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is a goofy
He
ass,
really
bro.
is goofy.
Like,
That's
bro.
in that's
Tony Allen asked me about it last night. He's like, bro, what is Kyler Murray doing? I was like, I think he was trying to honor him, but it was like the worst honoring ever. Like, I don't.
You should have just did the walkout photo and be done with it, bro.
He's like, because Tony thought he was trying to like take a shot at him.
Oh, wearing the jersey?
And I was like, no, I think he was just
trying to play homage, and he just
intensely misguided.
Yeah, a little slow.
Yeah, that's not the thing you should do. That's like wearing a O.J. Simpson jersey and holding up a knife.
Yeah. OJ holding a white girl
Right.
with a
Come on.
glove on.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Roger.
No, that's.
Why are you 2.5-point favorites and
I
everybody
don't
in the
know.
world's betting
The
on
Cardinals are the only team that Shanahan has a losing record against in the division. 7-9.
And that's the reason you hate Kyler Murray
And
so
Kyler
much.
Murray's been awesome against Robert Saleh's defense too, with 49ers and Jets.
So you're saying
It's
wrong
weird.
team favorite.
No, the
Wrong team
reason
favorite.
is the reason is they're like, dude, they're down to like their third string corners. They have like a bunch of their corners are already.
Well, the
hurt,
good thing is
so-
you're down to your third string wide receivers.
Exactly. We got Ricky P.
Why do you keep talking about him, bro?
Because he's good.
Get you a jersey.
Because he's good.
Bet you want to buy a jersey though.
I'd get Fred Warner if I got a jersey.
What do you think about them being the most bet team at
That's
minus
weird.
2.5? You don't like it?
It opened to pick 'em.
Huh?
I think it opened to pick 'em.
Well, I hate to tell you this, Roser, because the second most bet team is the Steelers minus 1.5.
Who are they playing?
The Steelers this weekend are. Hold on.
Does their defense suck?
Huh?
Their defense.
They're playing
might
the
suck.
Patriots.
Steelers defense might suck.
I would
and
not
that's
trust
scary.
them. I would not trust them.
They have the most expensive defense in the
The
league.
Colts minus 4 is the next most bet, and that is
Okay.
at the Titans.
Damn.
And then the next one, Cowboys minus 1. Oh, no. Against the Bears. So we're up there at the top, Roser. We're up there at the top. But like we're the 80% group.
I would not do that with the 49ers against the Cardinals.
I
The
don't
Cardinals
like-
have been good against
Bro,
us.
I got to be honest with you. I don't like any of those 80. These are the 80.
Yeah,
the 80%. The teams that are getting 80% are the 49ers minus 2.5 against the Cardinals. I don't like it.
I bet it, but I bet it at 1.
Okay. Steelers minus 1.5 against the Patriots. I don't like
That's
it.
nasty, yeah.
Colts minus 4 against the Titans. I don't like it.
Okay, the Steelers have given up like over 30 in both games. Like I would not bet on them to cover anything.
Cowboys minus 1 against the Bears. Love it. Rams plus 3.5.
They got the Eagles.
And the Rams play against the Eagles. Yeah, why? I mean, I don't want to. Those are the 80%.
Fun fact, though, on the
Two 2-0
Eagles.
teams is 80%.
Fun fact on the Eagles.
The Rams were the only team that had a chance at beating them last year.
You'll consider it.
I will
You
say.
will consider it a fun fact. 'Cause
I
you
don't
hate the
know.
Eagles.
Usually your facts aren't that fun.
The
honestly,
Eagles
for
are
being
the
If-
Eagles
if
are
we're keeping it a
29th.
bean.
They are 29th out of 32 teams in total yards. They have been outgained in both games.
The Eagles?
The Chiefs outgained them 294 to 216.
AJ Brown is like one game away from like punching Jalen Hurts in the face.
If CeeDee Lamb,
I
if
hope he
CeeDee
does.
Lamb could
I
catch
hope
the ball,
so.
the Cowboys might have won that game. If Travis Kelce
Oh
could catch the ball, the Chiefs might have won that game.
Because you saw his little press conference he did yesterday about like the goal of the game is to win. I'm like AJ, we know.
We know. You were reading a book.
You were reading a book.
We
saw it.
We know.
Yes.
We have eyes.
Yes. Behind the scenes, you are saying
the blow up is coming
Huh?
at some point. It's
Oh,
coming.
it's coming, bro.
It's coming at some point.
AJ
As soon as they lose.
Yeah.
You
Like-
gonna hit him with a
You
big,
can't bitch when they're winning.
a big
Yes.
show choke slam on the sideline.
Okay, so here we go. In 5 seasons since the NFL expanded to a 14-team playoff, 12% of the teams that start 0-2 have reached the postseason. That is 5 out of 41 teams.
Yeah.
Which of these 0-2 teams can make the playoffs? It's from my man John Ewing. I'll just go. So we said. So what did we say? We said 5 of 41. So I mean, the odds are obviously super stacked against you.
I think the easy answer is the Chiefs.
0-2
right?
teams that could make the playoffs. All right. Jets.
No.
Dolphins.
No.
Browns.
No.
Texans.
They
Maybe.
can.
Maybe.
Yeah, they could.
All
That
right.
division is
Texans. Maybe. Titans.
no.
Chiefs.
Yes.
Giants.
No.
No.
They play each other this week, by the way.
I don't think so.
Bears.
No.
No.
Yeah,
take
probably
care of the
not.
Saints. You saw them in person.
They're better. They're not horrible. They are
But they're
not
not making-
horrible,
but
but
they're
they're not
not-
going to make the playoffs.
And Panthers.
No.
All right, so then we would say the Texans and the Chiefs.
Yeah. And the Chiefs play the Giants.
Those are the
this
two
week.
teams,
So
right? And obviously, look, I mean, it would be great if the Texans can make If they somehow could make the playoffs, then at least it gives them. Yeah, at least then we know there's a quarterback that Lamar could beat in the playoffs because he's beating C.J. Stroud.
Okay, would you? Here you go.
Okay,
Hey,
would you?
Thank God Ryan Tannehill's retired.
Hey, worry about your team over there.
Would you be shocked on the Dolphins?
Thank God Ryan Tannehill's gone. The thorn in the side.
The thorn in the side of Lamar Jackson. Ryan
Championship
Tannehill.
season, bro.
Ryan Tannehill.
We on the Lions' head this weekend, bro.
That should be a fun game.
Monday Night Football.
That should be fun.
Lamar said I didn't watch Monday Night Football growing up because my mama told me to go to bed.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, I never get to watch it because my mom was like, yo, you got to take your ass to sleep. So he said, I'm happy to be able to play on Monday Night Football. I'm lit, yo. Ravens 4.5. Slamp that.
All right.
Yeah.
What are we
All
saying?
black uniforms.
The Dolphins. Like,
they suck.
Right, but like, do they suck?
Yes.
Because
yes,
maybe the Colts are really good. And their offense did put up numbers against the Patriots. Like, the offense was not horrible against the Patriots, and they weren't horrible last night.
They weren't horrible last night.
They were not horrible. They had, like, their defense is not good, but, like, outside of that Colts game.
Their defense is not good?
Their defense is horrendous.
Like, never get a stop.
They literally never get a stop.
What?
They never get a stop.
It's a miracle if they get a stop. Josh Allen had like 6 incompletions.
Yeah, he did.
What are you talking about?
By the way, you said 0-2. They're 0-3 now. So
yeah, they're 0-3.
Yeah,
yeah.
So they're real cash.
The percentage is
the
getting smaller and
0-3
smaller
is
by the
it's
week.
tough. I do think last night's probably the last time we're getting James Cook anytime touchdown at something better than minus 200.
Did he get 2?
No, he got one touchdown, but it was
touchdown.
his anytime touchdown was minus 175. I think this is going to be like the Saquon Barkley last year and the McCaffrey the year before, where like the anytime touchdown's going to for James Cook is going to be like minus 250.
Oh man,
like every week.
I bet Matt Berry's
touchdowns.
been in his feelings because Matt Berry right before the season, that was one of his guys on his like. There's going to be a regression.
James Cook, what's he got? 4 touchdowns, 4 or 5 touchdowns already.
There's no regression.
Bro. He had one last night.
I didn't think that was the.
He has 4. He's got 4
It
already.
it wasn't the worst analysis to be like,
no,
hey, Josh Allen runs him into, and like this guy had an extreme amount of touchdowns, and so that's probably going to track back a little bit. Instead, the guy's probably going to have 27.
He's got 4 in 3 games.
Bro,
He's got 4 in 3
he had
games.
16 last year. That was kind of OD.
Yeah.
It is.
16 is a little.
It was fair to say. I think this could scale back a little bit. Doesn't appear so.
Yeah.
James
they got weapons, man.
James Cook is fantastic.
He is
He's
cold.
awesome.
Yes.
In the screen game, catching balls at the backfield. No, yeah, he cold.
How about those parents?
Yeah.
Was that Dalvin's little brother?
Yeah. They just.
It's crazy because Dalvin's was like
and I don't even
he's
remember
out the league and he's like 20
pumping
years
out
old.
athletes.
The other crazy thing is there are so many over the course of my lifetime, there are so many like super significant Georgia running backs, and I don't remember James Cook at all.
Me either.
Yeah.
I just saw his thing said Georgia. I said I don't remember that.
I
don't
remember
either.
having
I don't remember
Georgia.
him.
I don't remember it.
Bro.
I mean, there has been
I
so
thought he went
many.
to Miami.
Dalvin Cook's out the
No.
league. He's 30 years old.
Huh?
To Georgia.
Dalvin Cook is out of the NFL. He's 30 years old.
Most of them are.
Todd Gurley's only 25.
He's still 25. Todd Gurley's still 25. Bro, 30 years old.
There's only so many carries unless you're Derrick Henry. There's only so many carries. You got to be a true Adrian Peterson, Derrick Henry,
LaDainian
bonafide.
Tomlinson.
You
like,
got to be a
there's-
mutant.
No, he was a 4-time Pro Bowler.
Dalvin.
Yeah.
Dalvin.
It's quick for a lot of those running backs.
Played
man.
for the Vikings. He was in the league from 2017 to 2024 with y'all.
Yeah.
7 years, made the Pro Bowl. Bro, that's crazy. 30 years old. I'm out the NFL.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You didn't know that was his little brother?
No, I had no idea. I
I
just thought he just had the same last name.
Yeah, they are. I mean, that's.
I give respect to another one. Kamara's
good
still
sperm,
good.
man, for sure.
Kamara's still good. He's been not as old as Henry, but like
How old is
Kamara's
Alvin
still.
Kamara?
I think
Alvin.
he's the same year as McCaffrey. He's the same year as McCaffrey.
He's 30 years old, too.
Also a guy, though, that did not get a million carries
He did
in
not.
college.
He didn't.
Nah, he didn't.
No,
You know what I mean?
He was one of
He's
those
like
guys.
a weapon guy.
He was at Alabama, and then he transferred to Tennessee, and we saw him like the last year at Tennessee.
He's more like Cordero Patterson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who finally retired this year, by the
He
way?
is still good though.
Yeah, he
Who
did.
finally
Kamara.
retired, huh?
He had a long, like, that's like one of those guys that's like got a long, really good career who like somehow like was always relevant at least a couple weeks
Yeah.
during the season.
Yeah.
And then ended up playing it's like late in his life playing running back for the Falcons.
Yeah.
It's so weird. He's like a punt returner as a rookie and a running back as a. That's not how that usually goes.
Nah, it's just a little bit around.
Right? He's like a punt returner. Then he was a receiver, and then by the time he was like 35 years old, he's a running back for the Falcons, and he's like got 100 yards and 2 touchdowns.
You got to be a real athlete to be able to change positions like that in the NFL of your career.
He was
like Antonio Gibson, like he was wide receiver, punt returners. But like in the NFL, he's been a back.
Yes.
He's been a running back in the NFL.
That's right.
He played 11. Cordell Patterson 11 years in the NFL. 11 years, 2013 to 2024.
It seems like forever, right? Yeah. He's always. I mean, like he could always do something.
Yeah.
For you, always do something for you. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll come back, and Vinnie Verno's got a couple games for you this weekend. Chris Vernon Show.
The NBA announced their dunk of the year yesterday. It was voted on by the fans, and it went to Ja Morant for his double clutch through Porzingis and Derek White. The call of it was excellent. That game we hung on to for a long time last season, but it was a spectacular dunk.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
You want to be where you think the University of Memphis belongs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what the next step is?
I think we're ripe for success. And so what I don't want to do is make an intermediate move if it's not going to position us well. And so my job is to make sure when that opportunity presents itself and the circumstance is right, that Memphis is prepared 100% to take advantage of it.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee.
Play my music! All right, I ain't got a lot of time for this crap. I make picks, you make money. I make picks, you make money. Grab your pen and paper. We're going 4-0. 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. Gonna make it short, gonna make it sweet, gonna change your life. First game, Nebraska's a 2.5-point underdog at home to Michigan.
You ain't going to Lincoln and coming out alive. You say, Vinnie Verno. But Nebraska and Matt Rule are 0-6 straight up and 1-5 against the spread versus top 25 teams. And I would say that means they're due. Matt Rule has been an outstanding underdog coach. 18-9, 7 outright upsets. Nebraska plus 2.5, but we don't need them. They're winning straight up. Baby Mahomes. Next game. Memphis is playing against Arkansas. Math game. Arkansas averages 46 points a game. Memphis averages 33 points a game. Add it up. Add it up. That's 79. So the over-under is, of course, 78.5. Nope. The over-under is 60.5. Over. Memphis, Arkansas. Big fireworks at the Liberty Bowl. It's a math game. Over 60.5. So we're going Nebraska. We're going Memphis, Arkansas. Over 60.5. Next game. Principal games. 2 of them. The first one. Everybody in the free world hates Billy Napier. They hate DJ Lagway. What they don't understand is Billy Napier 22-11-1 against the number as an underdog with 13 outright wins. Last week, his quarterback threw 5 interceptions, and they were in a game, in a night game, in Baton Rouge. Now you're gonna put the number at Miami 9.5? Give me those points. Give me those points. Give me those points. Billy Napier plus 9.5 against the Miami Hurricane. And the last one. Everybody hates Auburn. What they don't know is Mr. Freeze is 31-16 against the number as an underdog. 18 outright wins. 31-16 against the number as an underdog, and he's covered those by a touchdown. This is underdog coach week. Matt Rule, Hugh Freeze, Billy Napier, and the Memphis, Arkansas over. 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. Memphis, Arkansas over. Nebraska, Auburn, Florida. 4-0. I'm Vinnie Verno, and you're welcome.